I feel like Mr. Boom. I don't want your kitty, I'm just tryna play with Moon. We could hit the city, baby, what you tryna do? Catch me out in Quirksville, big shout out to Doom. I'm looking at the floor price, hey Brody, where the...
Hey guys, today is a new episode of Troy, the room of Eljaboom. As usual, we try to get people from Web3 industry, developers, entrepreneurs, project owners, etc., and founders. And nothing is prepared. Why? Because I want to show that the guest, he has the information about what he's doing and he understands the industry very well. And as well, it's time for you to see Eljaboom, the real one that you don't know on Twitter. If I know what I'm saying or I'm just having some people write me a content. Today we have a project from Vance and I believe it's a good one. Of course, nothing financial advice, but I mean the concept is good. It's not new, but the way it's done, it's different. And let's start. Pierre, how are you? Or ça va?
I'm doing well. Ça va très bien. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming actually, and sorry for the condition because it was raining, etc. And he tried to delay. I said, dude, I'm booked. I cannot. We have to do it today, no matter what. And he managed to make it, and that was great. Pierre, who is Pierre? Tell us more about Pierre.
Yeah, it's a good question to start. So I'm Pierre from France.
Paris or?
No, in Nice, in south of France. I worked in Paris in my past, but I come from Nice.
Okay.
And I have a background in finance. So I started my career in 2006, just before the financial crisis, you know.
Oh.
And I was hedge fund analyst. And I was also in charge of the asset allocation of investment funds. So to manage, the risk within the fund.
2006.
2006.
And what did you study before?
Before I study, I have a master degree in financial engineering.
Oh.
In Sofia Antipolis.
And you want to hide all this, and you went right away. That's a good career.
Yeah. So I started directly. I went to Paris directly to start in a small asset management company owned by BNP Paribas, the French bank.
Yeah.
And I started directly by, analyzing hedge funds because it was a fund of hedge funds.
Mm-hmm.
And we optimize the risk, let's say, manage the risk through a derivative like future and option. So I did that. I created some models in order to manage the risk for the asset allocation in order to avoid, what we call the correlation in the portfolio.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know exactly. So I mean, you can as well design your own market making if you want.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
And after we had this big financial crisis, so the asset management company for who I worked closed because BNP Paribas stopped this
and
activity.
That was 20.
They stopped in 2010, yeah.
Okay, 2010.
2010, yeah.
Okay.
And I came back in Nice. And I was hired by a private bank in Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
And she's,
So you went from France to Monaco?
But Monaco.
It's like 1 hour and a half by train.
Less than 1 hour, 40 minutes from Nice to Monaco. So
from maybe your place, true. Yes,
and I have part of my family there, so I know the place. And I was head of investment for a private bank. It's a small private bank from Andorra. I was in charge of all the discretionary mandates, structured products, and advisory. So mainly, I was in charge to present the product to private banker, and after the private banker sells to the client the product. So to explain to private banker and to the clients.
How old are you, Pierre?
40 this year.
Oh, so we're the same.
Oh.
Well, what month?
Yeah, January.
So you already turned 40?
21 of January. I had.
So 40. Now you're 40 already.
40 already.
No,
yeah.
I'm not. I'm still
still young.
39. 2 months left.
No, I'm already. 40.
So we're gonna join the party club, huh?
Yeah.
40s. The only sad part, I'm Forbes 40 under 40. I don't want to be 50 under 50. It sounds very bad, man. It's almost. Oh no, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
So okay, so you went to Monaco. You had this job.
Yeah.
As managing the private.
Yeah, I'm managing up to 700 million in total, with discretion mandates,
Euros.
Advisory, Euros, yeah.
And then what happened there?
After I was hired by a private family office, one family who sent
also
me in Monaco, still in Monaco, yeah, still in Monaco.
There are so many private offices there, right?
Yeah, a lot of wealthy family. So I worked for them for maybe 3-4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, to managing their property, because they had also a lot of property. And after I had the opportunity to create an asset management company in Monaco with a partner. So I built a regulated asset management company in Monaco in 2015. So we manage investment funds for clients, private banker, and so on. After, with an association, sometimes it's not working as you want. So at some amount of time in 2018, I was not agree with my partner. And at the same time, in 2017, I started to discover blockchain and crypto, So I started to deep dive, and what it was really, let's say, impressive for me, when you know how private banking and the middle and back office works, and when you understand how works blockchain technology, you said, okay, if you integrate technology, merge that, you completely transform the financial infrastructure. And instead to have 10, 20, 30, 50 people working on the paper just to validate transaction, you just need maybe 2 or 3 people.
That's true.
So, but it was a little bit early, And I started to think about the tokenization of assets at this time. I said, okay, if we just...
before to go...
Yeah.
So here, why I'm asking you, what did you work in, etc., because for me it's very important to see, that's again my kind of opinion, that you didn't jump from a company to a company. You actually spent 3-4 years in each.
At least.
Yes, and that shows dedication, and you also took the knowledge. But of course, after you take the knowledge, etc., as an employee, that makes you what makes entrepreneur an employee, in my opinion. Employee, he was just sitting the job for 60 years. As long as no one fired him, he's happy. An entrepreneur, no, he will work, suck all the information, learn, etc., and then he get bored and he want to move, and he take the risk again, and that's what makes an entrepreneur in my kind opinion. And then also you saw Bitcoin and blockchain technology not because you were chasing or you were looking at the money. No, you saw the potential in merging these two technologies just to make it easier and faster for your current work.
Exactly.
So you saw it from the need of adding the technology, and that's not much in Web3, because 99 Web3, they don't even know what they want to do. They just come to make the money.
Yeah.
They don't care about anything, no regulations, no nothing, no education, no work. That's why you see them like it's a gangster, Wild West lifestyle. And that's why I'm always happy to have different people in the space, which should be normal actually, but it's becoming different nowadays. Hopefully with regulations, more people like you will be in, more clowns will be out. Yeah. So now you came to this level. So what happened now after that now? So when you start seeing the assets management.
Yeah, and just to add some information, because all my career, I think I was an entrepreneur, because even in the banking and so on, all the time I push ID, say, maybe 10 years ago or more than 10 years ago, you had this robot advisor to help, for the asset allocation. Yeah. And I build, from models through Python, I'm not a developer, but I can do it a little bit. And I said to the bank, to the director, I say, I built this model so he can help us. I say, Pierre, calm down.
Calm down.
Don't too much, don't do too much. Stay at you. We don't care about it. So, and for me, I was
just want our salary by the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm frustrated, They said me, don't talk too much question, just do what we want to do for you, and that's all. So I was very frustrated. So that's why I think slowly I said, okay, I need to be a real entrepreneur. I build my own company, yeah.
And that's what you did was good, inshallah. So what happened after now? So you start now the shift.
Yeah.
Before the shift of making, did you join, are you, let me say it this way, before you make the project or you think of this project, did you join crypto? You were buying projects?
Yeah.
I want to know that shifting, how it happened.
Yeah, but I started with it's models of the time like that, a friend talking to you.
Yes. And
one of my friends built a Swissborg, maybe Who? Swissborg. Anthony.
With his brother?
Yeah. But not Cyrus and his brother, but Anthony, the other co-founder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know them from Nice, because I come from Nice as well. And
that's interesting. I never knew that.
So I bought some ICO, in 2018 to see how it works and so on. And after, I had this idea in mind to say, okay, if you integrate this technology in the financial infrastructure, how it can work, how we can leverage all the infrastructure with blockchain. And so that's why I deep dive in tokenization of assets. But at that time, nobody talked about tokenization. True. And I don't know if you remember, but there was one project, I think 2018 or 19, Polymath in US.
But it died, no?
Yeah, they died.
Yes. Yeah, I remember it, yes.
But they raised 60 million, something like that, for tokenization of assets. So I follow this project, how they are doing this. And also
But 60 million, you know what's
60
the problem?
million, if I'm right. Huh?
Yeah, but again, the problem, in my opinion, that they are doing even now.
Yes.
They want to raise the money, so they don't have any backing.
No.
So they don't have experience in the field, zero. I would rather, it's like one of two or two. Either you have the money to back the assets and you have the assets, right, to start tokenizing it, so you can have some backing and holding, right? Or you have the very good experience, solid experience. 99% of what I'm seeing now, in my kind of opinion, is a fucking scam.
Yes.
They have no experience, nothing. They have no assets, nothing. They are trying to get the money from the retailers to go buy assets in some countries. They don't even know regulations. They don't even know, like they're, wait, I'm not gonna go now. Let me know, what are you building? Now see, I was gonna argue because they're pissing me off. Let's go back to the normal life. What are you building? Then we go pissed off again.
But I agree with you about that. But and in 2019, I did some paper about the tokenization of assets. I was, let's say, advisor for some lawyer in France to talk about the tokenization of assets. And in 2020, I was selected by the Central Bank of Lithuania in a sandbox in order to work on the tokenization of assets of share of investment funds.
Oh, that's amazing.
So, that's why it's not, we didn't launch the project 6 months ago. So it was a long way.
It's a very long way.
Yeah, it's a very long way.
It's your career life.
Yeah. And after in 2000...
Which I love this. I'm really happy.
Because you learn a lot doing this
and you're doing what you love.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't love, you wouldn't be all this. You studied this, you worked at this, you achieved at this, you grown in this.
Yeah.
So it's like
you make some mistake, so you can learn about your mistake. And
but it's the same field. Like you didn't come to me telling me after this I'm gonna make play to earn game. No, you're doing in the same industry that you actually like and you actually had all this experience in.
I have in the same industry since 18 years now.
Yes,
so,
it's obvious.
Yeah. And in 2021, we did a pre-seed at the end, in September 2021. And just after, we had this shift of the yield in DeFi. After in the bear market, they're going down.
All the yield got...
All the yield. Yeah. And at the same time, the environment in interest rates with the Federal Reserve and so on, central banks, goes up. And my idea since 6 years it was to create let's say a protocol, a yield protocol on stablecoins, but backed by real-world assets, backed by a portfolio of bonds. But it was not possible in 2019-20 because the yield are so low.
True.
And so we had this.
It was not interesting for.
Not appealing for investors.
Yes, for the investors, 100%.
So. But it completely changed since the inflation we have and so on. So after COVID, let's say. And that's why we said, okay, now it's the right moment to do it. And we started to build a yield protocol on stablecoin backed by real-world assets. But not all the real-world assets, because most of the projects focused on real estate, for example, it's quite famous at the state. But I said, okay, real estate, it's good.
It's not about famous. It's the easiest thing to tap if you have no knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. But also
you can just say, we're gonna buy you houses in Monaco and Dubai. I just saw some good videos.
Yeah.
But because you don't need any experience.
But it's very complex because you have to manage the property.
That's the part you don't know, and that's where people in retailers and Web3 they will learn by joining in the right or the wrong. With the wrong people that they don't even have any experience.
Exactly. Yeah,
so you decided this the real estate. Let me go.
No, and you don't have liquidity. So
100%.
If at a certain point of time all your users withdraw their funds, you cannot do it.
100%.
We thought that with tangible assets, after 20 or 30% of withdraw, they are done. because they say, okay, we do not have any money anymore. We have to sell real estate, but it can take years
True.
to do that. So I said,
with
no.
the major losses as well.
Also, yeah. So we have to focus on liquid real world assets. And in, let's say, fixed income market now is more appealing than 3 or 4 years ago. So you can have decent, let's say, interest rate without a lot of risk, because T-bills are at 5% right now, more or less. So we can really build, let's say, an appealing portfolio, a diversified portfolio with T-bills, short-term investment grade, short-term high-yield bonds, US factoring, this kind of fixed income products, and have 7-8% per year. So I think it's very appealing for investors because it's quite safe.
It's not appealing, because for an investor appealing is like 50%.
Yeah, but you know what happened after.
Safe, of course.
You know what happened. 20%. You know what happened, and for sure now.
And that's the people don't understand this.
Yeah.
They think they follow the marketing. So if someone made marketing, some people are doing even it was ridiculous. They did like 1,000%. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, and sometimes on a short period of time it can work. You can have 20%, 25%, like Ethena.3 they are doing. But what happened, for example, if the managing rate goes down or negative?
You liquidate.
You liquidate.
Yeah.
And if you have 2 billion, you're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
It's finished.
It's finished.
Which happened before.
Yeah, it's happened.
And
before.
that's why I always say, again, if you want to find safe stuff, don't go for the stuff that sounds too good to be true.
Exactly.
Be reasonable, and what the banks are giving you rates in today, maximum 4.5% maximum. And again, you're risking it because you're having a fiat currency, which is as well getting diluted over time, right? And the value of appreciation is not really growing with it. So I believe the hedge funds, family offices, before the just regular retailer, they need to look at a product like this. Yeah. Because they have so many benefits over time happening. Again, reasonable benefit over time happening for them. So what is your company name? No, we didn't even say.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Ledgity. It's Ledgity.finance.
Okay.
Ledgity.finance.
Ledgity.finance.
The audience can check the website. Yeah.
And one of the things I liked, that the company, it was very important when I asked you, because here it's a sensitive matter. This type of business, in my kind opinion, is sensitive matter. So if either you know or you don't know.
Yeah.
And if you know, you should make it safe. Yeah. And safe, that's why I asked you at the beginning, what is your company registered? You told me.
In France.
France.
And we are regulated by the French Financial Market Authority. Because if you want to do this job, 100%. You need regulation. Otherwise, it means that the capital of your user is not safe. Because you can go...
If you manage to make it Panama.
You can quit with the money of your...
Or PVL or Cayman Island or...
Exactly.
And the rest are doing like this.
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
Yes.
But in France, when you are
regulated... Because it's easy, 5 minutes, nothing. But here, to be regulated, actually, it's a good question. To do something regulated, and because you have your token, it's issued from Switzerland, right?
Exactly. So
that's something 99% don't even do.
Yeah, so the setup of the company, so we have the main company in France, regulated by the French Financial Market Authority as a digital asset service provider.
For you to do that, they require you to be something or not?
Yeah, but you need to be eligible. No one can do that.
Okay.
Not everyone can do that, but you need to be eligible. But due to my background...
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So not anyone have an idea...
It's not possible.
And he just can go and just go open there.
No,
he cannot.
It's not possible.
They need to check your background.
Yes.
Makes use of experience to be eligible to open such type, like lawyer for an example.
Exactly. You need to have a list of your at the police. When you do infraction, so you have I don't know. In France, it's a casier, but
transactions or
no, when you are registered at the police, for bad things.
Okay. The let's say the criminal record.
Criminal record. Yeah, you need to have nothing to be regulated. So
most of these gangsters in Web3
cannot do that,
are out already.
Exactly, out. So you need to be really. But the regulator check all your background, and the team and the way you are managing also your company, how you build your company and so on.
So that's a long process.
It's a long process,
and for you to do it, it means you are building something legit.
Yeah.
That's why I call it Ledgity
exactly.
Finance. And it requires all these papers. Now, the second part I got, why did you register see, because I know a few companies, which is, when I say few, in my kind of opinion, I didn't even see more than 2% in Web3, who registered their token in Switzerland. They all go PVL, Cayman Island. I was like, okay, why? Now I want to ask you this question actually. Why the token is registered in Switzerland, which is way safe, and it's harder and it's expensive.
It's expensive. Actually.
And it's harder.
Yeah, but I learned about that with Anthony, my friend, and Swissborg, because they did the same. So I follow the same path. Let's say I said, okay, I think it's a safe environment to issue a token. So we did a file with FINMA to get the non-action later for the FINMA, to not be a securities later and so on. So we did that. So we have this company in Switzerland that issue the tokens, and the main company regulated in France to operate the products and the services.
Okay, that's it's nice to see this, because most of the space is not like this. And that's why I'm one of the people that some people hate me, because I really want regulations to come. Because I believe, yes, I agree that regulations, they want to control you. But at the end, if you lift it, it's going to be like now, Wild West.
It's a Wild West.
It's a Wild West.
If you want democratization of crypto, you need regulation. Yes. Otherwise, big money will not come.
I agree. And it's just becoming a place for only bad actors or money laundering and this. But if this space to grow, we need regulations. Exactly. Hopefully the regulation will understand that they need to stop too much controlling.
Yes.
Which is, I'm not sure if it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But we put the faith. But if you ask me Wild West or controlled regulations, I would still go with controlled regulations. Because Wild West is really Wild West. It's really, really Wild West.
And Wild West, the market will not grow. It will stay on.
Yes, they're just waiting for a bull market every time to get some new retailers coming, and then they push the scams on it, and then it dies, and keep on.
That's all.
And you're just making almost the same people, adding some new on top of it, becoming over rich, and people a lot losing, because it's Wild West, nothing to follow.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
also that's why I think real world assets, this narrative, can help also DeFi to grow, because they can bring a lot of assets from traditional finance. So because it's not about the yield, we can safely provide in DeFi for stablecoin token, but it's also the opportunity to play with the composability of the DeFi, so to create some leverage vault with it's exactly the same like Lombard loans in private banking, so to really improve the financial services with this technology.
That's true. Now let me ask you a question. What are the assets portfolio that Ledgity having today? So today, and I want, this is the first question. Second question, whom your target from institutions, Web2, Web3, retailers? Are you going down to the retailer level? Let me know more.
Yeah, so about the portfolio, you have two ways to do it. So most of the projects are just, for example, tokenizing T-bills. But T-bills, if T-bills is going down because Federal Reserve decreased their interest rates, it will not be appealing for you. We believe that we can provide an added value by managing actively a bonds portfolio, meaning that we allocate the capital across three compartments, T-bills for sure, short-term investment grade, short-term high-yield bonds, so corporate bonds, and US factoring. And in that way, you can adapt the portfolio in the market environment you are. So you can navigate in all the market environment and managing the risk accordingly to the market environment. So it's a way we are managing the real world asset portfolio. And also good things is that our setup, because the question is where you custody your real world assets. True. Because it's very important. Our banking partner is in Switzerland, it's Swissquote. In Luxembourg, Swissquote, but it's a Swiss banking bank. And so that's why it's safe. We are 100% in Europe, not in Bahamas, Seychelles, or Cayman. Yeah. So I think it's much more secure for users and investors. And to answer to your second question, who are targeting as investors, right now we are more targeting like we can say institutional, like professional investors, like DAOs, VCs, foundation, in order to increase, the TVL quickly. And down the road, we want to
go to retailers.
Do retail, but retail can come now. We do not have minimum of investments, so everyone can
enter.
Yeah, everyone can enter.
And so basically, you're making a portfolio basket.
Yes.
To secure the risk management and risk appetite for, especially the hedge fund, VCs, etc.
Yeah, and what we're doing exactly, because I have all the contact with asset manager, institution, and so on, is that, for example, let's say we manage 100 million. We will diversify this portfolio and we delegate mandate to big asset manager on a specific, type of asset. For example, one asset manager will be selected because it's the best for managing short-term investment grade bonds, another one short-term high-yield bonds, T-bills. So in that way, we can provide some alpha to the overall portfolio. And instead to just providing T-bills yield, our target is T-bills plus 2 or 2.5%. So, yeah.
Yes, makes sense. And second question or third, I don't know what I forgot. But the point, okay. So, since you are licensed company, etc., how can we onboard people from Web 2 to regards to what level? And can they open a bank account or withdraw to the bank account since you are licensed and registered and all this? And so, let's say in Switzerland.
So why now with Ledgity Yield, we are really focused and our mission is to provide a secure treasury management solution for the Web3 industry.
Okay.
So we focus more on stablecoin token holders right now. But at Ledgity, we also build since the last 3 years another product, especially for the French and European market, is a crypto wealth platform dedicated for Web2 investors, let's say more traditional investors who want to invest in crypto. Because most of them want to diversify their wealth with some crypto in the portfolio.
100%. That's why I asked the question.
Up to 5%, but they don't want to know about how to manage MetaMask.
They don't want to know. They don't even care about what is the new project, what is the next meme token. They just want to enter slowly and to be safe because they're very afraid to enter this space.
And most of them are entering in Bitcoin, Ethereum, most of them,
Yes.
And part of stablecoin. And you can build an allocation in crypto.
Some of them are XRP as well, even though I don't know why, but
yeah, sometimes, yeah. And if you mix, some stablecoin and the yield on stablecoin with Bitcoin and so on, you can manage the risk of those investors. So exactly with this second product, we are targeting more Web3 investors, traditional investors, and we build Ledgity.com, our second product. It's a crypto wealth app for French market and European market. And the way we distribute, let's say, this product is through independent financial advisors, because I'm coming from private banking and this wealth management industry, and they do not have access to crypto because banks do not provide access to crypto and other. So I said, okay, let's build a product for independent financial advisors and their clients, and independent financial advisors will bring us clients. And for me, it's the vision of the future digital private bank, because let's assume that you have a digital tools with some investment now in crypto, but later we can also increase with more traditional investment with current account, debit card, and a decentralized network of private banker. So it's also the vision. So we have this both product, and this product is live. We already have 100 financial advisors. 100, in France. So we are growing slowly. And
100 is not slowly. 100 is a good number already.
No, it's a good number. Yeah, it's a good number. Yeah,
it's a very good number.
And what is funny to analyze is that the average tickets of our investors, because if you look at most of the crypto platform, the average ticket is what? 500 or less than $1,000. For us, it's $10,000. The average ticket, because we have not a lot of clients, but
the type of quality of clients.
Yeah, it's high net worth individuals.
True. Yeah. So because they're going through a financial advisors that they are licensed as a financial advisors.
Exactly. And for sure, the Ledgity.finance or the yield protocol stablecoin will be integrated in the app as a saving account in crypto, let's say. Yeah.
Now, you have a token. We're going to launch a token, which is the one registered in Switzerland. What is the utility?
Yeah, it's a very good question, because if you look at the market, most of the token
no utility.
No utility.
Just to make money.
Yeah, exactly. So for us, we really care about the utility of the token, because for us it's very important, because it's the only way to create value for investors. So the main utility of the token is, in the protocol we integrated some fees for sure, and especially withdraw fees, because it takes a lot of operation and so on to withdraw. So if you stake our token, you will have 0% withdraw fees. You also have a part of
How
the
much
revenue.
if you're gonna stake?
0%, zero.
Okay.
0% of withdraw fees.
Zero.
Zero, yeah.
Oh,
Zero.
impossible.
No, withdraw, yeah, no, 0%.
And without staking, how much?
It's 0.3.
0.3. Okay.
0.3, yeah.
Okay.
It's mainly to avoid, bad behavior, because if you have people that deposit, withdraw, it's not possible to manage, with real world assets. So, but if you have stake in the game, so you stake our token, you will not have this behavior. So that's why. Also, we have a stake of the revenue of the protocol. So we redistribute through our staking program some part of the revenue of the protocol. You will also have access to specific vault we will launch later, like leverage vault, Elboost vault, so vault that will provide additional yield, but in our token, and potentially token of other partners. And you will also have access in detail of the portfolio of real world assets. So we will provide the transparency about the real world asset portfolio through proof of reserve with Chainlink. But if you want to have the detail line by line, you will have to stake our token. So it's kind of utility we provide to users. Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Since you said the financial advisor and they are mainly targeting Web 2, you also want from the Web 3 to allow people to deposit their fund, even if it was small tickets or whatever, but you just want the retailer to contribute, right?
Yes.
Do you have like affiliate program?
Yeah, we are right now putting in place an affiliate program. We did because we on the protocol, we battle test, the protocol. So we had a community and we had 1,600 users who deposit, small amount, but just to test how the protocol works. We finalized also the audit with Haken 2 weeks ago.
Oh, congratulations.
So thank you. So now we are ready to scale, because we have regulation, the audit is done. We battle test, let's say, the protocol with 1,600 users. So yeah.
But you have affiliate?
Yeah. We are putting in place now, so it will be ready in a couple of weeks.
Before launch or after launch?
Before the launch. Before the launch.
This is important.
Yeah, before the launch. Yeah.
Let us make some money.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So it's good to have affiliate, and the affiliate also can be targeting Web2 assets, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just it's not separated.
No, it's not separated.
Okay, perfect. And one of the things, yes, in Web3 now, because whom partnership you already have, like from other chains?
Yeah, so the protocol is deployed on Arbitrum and Linea from Consensus right now.
Linea,
yeah. Because we did...
Arbitrum, yes, I understand there are big TVL and it's known by TVL, and soon they're going to have their own chain for gaming, etc. So they want to attract more users. Linea is still early.
Yeah, but I will explain. Last summer, we met, because...
So you're going Consensus party in the US or the...
No, because most of the team of Consensus is in Paris as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so we met them at ETHCC in Paris last year. We discussed a lot, and it was when they launched their testnet, because they are great talent, in Consensus and so on. And
the talent is amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But accessibility for Linea till today is hard.
Yeah, it's
as a chain.
Yeah, but at the beginning we thought that they will attract a lot of liquidity, because also they raise a lot of money, so they can put like Coinbase for Base, they can put their own liquidity on the chain, so it can attract liquidity. Okay. So that's the reason why we deploy on Linea, because we thought that we can benefit from this incoming liquidity on Linea, but it's not happened yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why. I mean, if I don't know when
but
you launch.
But we already.
What about Base?
Yeah, and we are looking at Base. Right now. But Base and Avalanche as well, because we are in discussion with Avalanche as well.
Avalanche is good, but Base has more attraction today.
More attraction, yeah.
Avalanche is good, been existing for don't know how long. Yet we're trying to see that attraction happening on the chain. It's not there yet, frankly.
No.
Till today, we have Ethereum dominating the game.
Yes.
And are you considering Ethereum or not?
Ethereum can be very expensive, because...
For whom?
Yeah, for whom? It's depend... yeah, exactly.
I mean, if it's expensive, it wouldn't have surviving till today.
Sure.
It has just the higher segment of people who doesn't care about the transaction fees,
Exactly.
no?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But mainly, every EVM compatible, we can really deploy easily.
But today, in my kind of opinion, if you ask me, I would say Ethereum, Arbitrum, Base, and then open the rest. But the main three is where the attraction, and all of them are EVM compatible. So, and three of them have people that you are looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe Base is the least, but still having people.
Yes, it's true.
Arbitrum, yes. Ethereum, yes. Without people are staking in Ethereum today.
Yes, for sure.
And they're paying all this and waiting all this, which is not even 1% of what you're building, in my opinion, from a quality perspective. So I would rather go use in Ethereum. Yeah. Since I'm using it in Ethereum already, I would rather put it if you're, let's say, offering Ethereum as well as a token.
Yeah, but to be frank,
you have Ethereum, right?
Yeah. Okay. No, we didn't
only
deploy
stable.
yet.
Only stable now.
What? Only Arbitrum and Linear?
No, not the chains. The assets.
The assets, yeah.
What you have, stable coins?
For the yield, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, only USDC for the moment.
USDC.
Yeah, okay. We will launch later USDT as well.
Okay.
Because we directly partner with Tether and Circle.
Yes. So USDT is more people there as well.
Yes, but we want to focus. It's complicated. When you launch a project, you cannot do anything at the same time. So that's why we want to do the right things. So we need to focus a little bit. But yes, we have.
By the time you're gonna start unlocking
for sure,
the rest.
Yeah, for sure.
Now tell me, Pierre. Who's Pierre in day-to-day life?
Oh, in day-to-day life,
when you wake up.
Yeah, when I wake up.
After party.
Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of party. I'm trying to do some sports because when I was young, I played water polo in professional. Yeah, in a French team and so on. So for me, it's very important the sport because it gives you the energy for work and so on. So my daily life, I wake up most of the time at 6 in the morning, starting my journey. Wake up, blah blah blah, checking some mails, staying a little bit with the family at home.
No coffee at the morning?
I'm not taking any coffee.
What?
I don't know. I don't like very much.
You don't smoke even?
No. I'm not smoking. Healthy. I'm not taking coffee. I don't need this kind of things. Yeah. So I have the energy. I don't need coffee. So I'm not taking any coffee.
For me, if I don't have my coffee at the morning, I lost my day.
But for me, I think the coffee is not for me. I'm not feeling very well. When I'm.
Yeah. It's a rare case, but it's good. I mean, it's good that you're out of all these.
Yeah, I'm not taking coffee. Nothing. Yeah. So checking my mail and so on, taking care of it with the family early in the morning. After I'm going to the office with the team, and we manage everything.
So you work physically. You have the team and you sit together.
Yeah, we are based in Nice.
Proper work.
Yeah, we are the hub of innovation of the Nice. So it's like an incubator from the government, sponsored by the government.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, but we also had the support from the BPI, the French Public Investment Banks, at the beginning of our project for the innovation we bring and so on. So and after the journey, it's different every day because you have to manage everything from the legal side, from the team side, from the product, marketing, and because we are still a small team, so. I'm changing my hat, all the time. So, but it's an entrepreneur,
It's an entrepreneur. Yes, I understand this very well. You have to fill it when it needs to be filled without thinking twice. You just go and fill it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm doing that until no time. It's changed all the time. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you need to do that, and even I keep saying myself, is it because it's a startup or we are built this way? Because even tomorrow, like if you looked from Alexander from Chili's, he's also from France, and he made his wealth. He have his project, the biggest, almost fan token project, and not even compatible. No one can even compete with it. And he's like really big. Yet he's working every day, going and coming. The same as World Mobile, working at the CEO, and they're all 45, etc. And they work every single day.
Yeah, for me, I like walking.
Yeah. If you looked at the people, most of them in Web3, as soon as they make your $2 million, they
that's
just go
top,
and
yeah.
he stop, he buy his house, a car, go play whatever, having his Lamborghini and.
No, for me, I like what I'm doing.
Which I don't mind if they have the Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
This is like their life.
No.
The dedication and goals and everything. No, he just want to make 50 other projects after.
Yeah, but you can do that. And if you really want, I think
that's why I want regulation.
Just my opinion. If you really want to build a strong and long-term project, it takes time.
True.
You cannot do it in 3 or 6 months.
True.
Or you can do some scams in 2 or 3
Yes,
months.
of
You know,
course.
that's
In
all,
in
and make a
1
lot
week.
of money.
In 1 week.
Yeah, in 1 week, and make maybe more money than I'm doing right now, for sure. But I do not have this mindset, so I think no, I will stay for a long time. Yeah, I'm here for a long time. Yeah,
but the difference, when this goes big, it will be bigger than any other shit from the other side.
For sure, yeah.
Way bigger than any other shit. Then that's
sure.
what all. If you understand what you're doing, you believe in what you're doing, and you have the experience on it, and then of course you need the worst thing in life, which is called the luck to happen. Yeah. You need that luck to come and things. That's why as an entrepreneur you keep fighting every door, waiting for that small luck to open, and once it opens, everything else is history.
You need to work hard, and at some point have to have this luck. Yeah, exactly.
And hit every door.
Exactly.
One of them will open for sure.
Yeah, and for us the vision is that we believe that in the next 3 to 4 years to be a billion company with a TVL with more than 1 billion. Yeah.
I think it will happen more faster than
or
that.
Maybe more faster, because I'm saying 3 to 4 years because I'm cautious, you know.
No, of course.
Yeah.
No, but I think it will happen before, because now, I mean, with adding the affiliate,
yes,
I believe this will make it goes faster, because I'm telling you, please, with my humble opinion, consider Ethereum on launch.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm thinking even myself, me and my friends and etc., they will be in arbitrum sum. The rest not there, not yet in Linea.
Sure.
I mean, I love consensus. I love what they're doing and everything. It takes time. Let them when they're ready and they push it. Yes, I will be more than happy to even myself, because I tried to go to Linea myself. Yeah. And one project, it was a meme project. Someone told me go, and I bought. I couldn't use it from phone. I had to go MetaMask on computer. I had to add the chain, and then I had to bridge to Linea. And honestly,
it's complex. Yeah.
No, you gotta do it in every chain. But then I didn't do anything because no community there. So I was like buying, and now the token, I don't know what the price of it, but
that's true.
Yet there is no attraction. I'm quite sure if they want to focus on it, they will make it like this, because they have the foundation, they have the knowledge, they have the money. Yeah. So you have everything, tech, money, everything. You just need to push it hard, and then user base will drive. But till that moment is not there. But Pierre, I would like to thank you for coming to the show. Guys, this is Pierre from Ledgity Finance. Be sure to follow them, see what they're doing, do your own research, read their utility and how to use it. I'm quite sure they're available all the time. To ask them, join their Telegram. Pierre, thank you for coming, and sorry for getting you while everything was on the rain. Anything you want to say at the end?
No, thank you very much for the show. It was a great pleasure to be here.
Merci beaucoup.
And for the audience, do not hesitate to check our website or social media, and even to contact us for any question. Yeah.
It's not just a room.
It's a room of Eljaboom.
Let's go. Merci beaucoup.
I feel like Mr. Boom. I don't want your kitty, I'm just tryna play with Moon. We could hit the city, baby, what you tryna do? Catch me out in Quirksville, big shout out to Doom. I'm looking at the floor price, hey Brody, where the